Imagine scientists in a lab peering into the mysteries of space when suddenly they create a black hole right here on Earth. It sounds like something out of a science fiction thriller, right? But what if this wasn't fiction? What if we really did it? What would happen to our planet? To us? Now, I know what you're thinking. A black hole would just swallow everything around it, right? Just a gaping, dark abyss, consuming everything in sight. But here's the twist. The truth is way stranger than fiction. So stick around. This journey into the abyss will shake everything you thought you knew about black holes and the real danger, or maybe the real relief, of creating one here on Earth. Alright, so what exactly is a black hole? Think of it as the ultimate cosmic predator, an invisible, ravenous force that devours anything unlucky enough to drift too close. But here's the mind-bending part. A black hole isn't some thing in space. It's pure gravity, so intense it traps even light itself, bending the fabric of reality. Now, let's say you're floating near a black hole, watching it from a safe distance. You'd notice something strange, a faint, eerie line around its edge, known as the event horizon. It's the ultimate point of no return. Anything that crosses it, even a photon of light, is gone forever. Imagine being at the edge of a cliff, knowing that one step forward means you're falling forever. The closer you get, the stronger the pull becomes. And here's a mind blower. Even our own Earth could become a black hole if we could somehow compress it down to the size of a marble. That's the raw, unfathomable power of gravity in action. Now, if we managed to create a black hole here on Earth, it would be tiny, too small to swallow us whole. Think of it. An event horizon trillions of times smaller than a single proton. In other words, the point of no return would be so microscopic that you'd barely even notice it, unless you got extremely close. So, if we could pull off the impossible and create one, should we be terrified? Or just a little bit curious? But what if it was a giant black hole? Imagine you're standing in the Sahara Desert, parched, knowing water could save your life, but it's nowhere to be found. Now picture yourself in space, where sending a single bottle of water could cost up to $43,000. Hard to believe, right? But here's the twist. Space is actually drowning in water. Water isn't some rare gem out there. It's hiding in plain sight, frozen in craters on Mercury and the Moon, locked beneath Mars' dusty surface, and even drifting through space on icy comets. But that's not even the most mind-blowing part. Some of the smallest, often overlooked moons are hoarding ice too. Take Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. Beneath its frozen shell could lie an ocean so vast, it might hold twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined. And here's where it gets truly cosmic. Scientists believe that where there's water, there could be life. Picture that, alien life, swimming in a deep ocean far beneath the ice in a place we've barely begun to explore. Europa might be our closest chance to discovering that we're not alone in the universe. So, while we're busy rationing bottles of $9,000 space water, entire oceans could be swirling beneath our feet. Or, well, beneath Europa's ice. But hold on, we're just getting started. You see, it's not just water floating around up there that's keeping scientists on their toes. Let's dive into something a little more intense. Alright, brace yourself, because we're diving headfirst into the weirdest, wildest corner of physics: black holes. Not the distant, star-gobbling monsters we hear about in sci-fi. No, I'm talking about something even crazier. a black hole, right here on Earth. Sounds impossible, right? But scientists in the Netherlands actually made it happen. And no, they didn't accidentally doom the planet. It was all under control. They wanted to understand one of the most mysterious theories in science: Hawking radiation. That's the idea that black holes aren't just cosmic vacuum cleaners, they actually leak tiny bits of energy. The only problem? Testing this in the far reaches of space is, well, a bit tricky. So what do you do when you can't reach a black hole? You make one, in a lab. Using atoms to mimic the extreme conditions of a black hole's event horizon, scientists created a miniature version right here on Earth. They manipulated particles to the point where temperatures skyrocketed, mimicking the chaotic energy of a black hole. The result? A faint glow of infrared radiation, just like Hawking predicted. But here's where it gets mind-bending. This tiny lab-made black hole could help us unlock the biggest secrets of the universe. Picture this. We're on the verge of understanding how black holes tick, not by looking up at the stars, but by creating them ourselves. Mind blown yet? Hold tight, because next, we're going from the cosmic to the surprisingly human. As Earth drifts ever closer, we're met with a chilling realization. We're about to cross a cosmic boundary known as the event horizon, the ultimate line that marks a point of no return. In every direction, there's a pull, stronger, fiercer, gravity twisting and stretching, anything that dares to draw near. Imagine trying to flee, but feeling time itself slowing down, your heartbeat echoing more slowly, almost as if every second is stretching. This is what happens to matter as it approaches the event horizon. Scientists call it spaghettification. Picture a rubber band stretched to its very limit, each fiber strained and elongated. That's exactly what happens, only with atoms and molecules pulling apart in a silent scream, unraveling at the speed of light. And once we cross, nothing, no light, no signal, not even a single whisper, can escape. This isn't just a physical boundary. It's a threshold into a hidden, Vahana dimension where everything vanishes, a realm that consumes all without a trace. As Earth's fate seems all but sealed, we're left with a question. Could humanity ever outsmart such an unstoppable force? Or are we destined to remain fragile wanderers at the mercy of the universe's deepest mysteries? So, with Earth spiraling toward oblivion, is there anything we could do? What if there were a way to defy the pull of a black hole, to slip out of its shadow and into safety? It's a daunting idea, but in the face of cosmic annihilation, let's imagine the impossible. Imagine a fleet of massive spacecraft waiting, engineered for humanity's greatest evacuation, our final escape from Earth. These aren't ordinary vessels. They'd have to be titanic, armored to endure the harshest forces in space, equipped with propulsion systems capable of speeds we can only dream about today. As Earth itself succumbs to the black hole's pull, these crafts would lift off, carrying our last hopes, families, and history into the distant stars. And maybe, just maybe, we'd find a new home light years away. Picture a planet orbiting a star far from the hungry mouth of any black hole. Here we could rebuild, cities taking shape under unfamiliar constellations. Remind us of our vulnerability in the vast universe, where a single black hole could erase everything we know. They inspire us to explore beyond our current understanding and challenge us to envision future technologies that might allow us to survive such cosmic threats. While these ideas remain hypothetical, our relentless curiosity drives us to seek answers and uncover the mysteries of the universe. Let's continue this journey of exploration together.